Hi there, this is Beth Turner with Gambling Insider, and who am I speaking with today?
David Bolas, Commercial Director at Greentube.
Fantastic. So David, my first question for you is the UK White Paper is planning to introduce a lot of new regulations to online gambling, including adding stake limits. What is Greentube's opinion on that?
Well, it's a facet of the UK regulatory framework, and as such, Greentube will work within it.
Fantastic, fantastic. My second question for you is how do you balance innovation with accessibility?
Well, I don't think innovation necessarily has to be complicated. Good content is accessible by as many of the people as possible who enjoy the game. To innovate, you can move on tried and tested mechanics, you can bring in new themes, you can add more mechanics to a proven mechanic. So I think it's an ongoing process whereby we want to introduce innovation to bring new things and new items to the customer base, but it doesn't have to be overly complex.
Fantastic. So that leads quite well to my next question is how do you, in the UK market being so competitive, offer a diverse offering?
Well, that's $1 million question. I suppose through working with operators and understanding their requirements, understanding their different player bases, operators in various markets globally from a regulated standpoint, I think that you can stand out based on your product. We've already got the relationships and distribution networks in place. You've got to bring product to the market the players want to play, and you've got to keep with or ahead of the market as many possible choices as you can.
Fantastic. And my last question for you, David, is there's a lot of recurring things that we see in iGaming. We see things like ancient Egypt, we see things like gods, we see things like Ireland. Are there any themes that you've seen recently gaining popularity or any classic themes you've found losing popularity?
Well, as you say, there are all the classic themes, such as gods, fruit games and fruit markets, Ireland, Egypt. And a theme's very important because it obviously will acquire a player, it gets the attention and notice. I mean, fishing's obviously been very popular last few years. But I think that's, the first step. A good theme, a good strong theme brings a player to the game. Actually retaining them is the basis for how good that game is.
Fantastic stuff. Thank you so much for your time today, David. It's been really insightful.
Pleasure.
Cheers.